Hello and welcome to Coffee with Carey. I'm Carey. So I tried making this video a while back, but I had lipstick on my teeth that I noticed after the fact, and there was just no way I was going to torment you like that, making you look. I didn't want to subject you to the annoyance of having to go, does she have lipstick on her teeth? So I'm redoing this video because I did want to share it with you. I thought it was really clever, something that came out in the stores that I purchased, and wanted to share it with you, which is what I do here on this channel. I like to talk about things as I come upon them that I think are helpful or interesting. So I was in CVS and I saw this item on the shelf with a display that it was new, and I had a little flashback memory. Years ago, there was a product that was made by Agnes B, was the name of the designer, and she had a little boutique in downtown Chicago. It was a little jar. I don't even know how I came upon this item. It's not a store that I shopped at. I think a friend may have recommended it, which is why we're doing this, right? And it was an apricot, I'd say cream, in a little jar. And you would put it on as we do primers now, although we didn't have primer. Nobody was really using primers as a day-to-day. I would put this on as a primer and it would give me a healthy glow. There was no sparkle to it, but it had the color of just brightening up my skin. And every time I wore it, I would get compliments. And you know, I tend to have very sallow green skin. A little bit of that color, which is sort of what they're recommending that we use now for color correction on anything that's blue or green under our eyes, that salmon color, right? It was this color all over, and I swear in the middle of winter I would just look healthy. And people would say, your complexion color is really nice. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm green as can be. I'm like alphaba under here. So I knew that it was this little cream that I was spreading on. It was pretty sheer, like the texture of a moisturizer, and I loved it. And eventually I ran out of it and it was no longer available, as tends to happen with things that I love. Don't get me started on Trader Joe's right now and the things they've discontinued. I saw this when I was in CVS the other night, and it is by LA Girl, and these are called foundation mixing pigments. I purchased the one that is the orangey color, hoping to mix it with the other one I purchased, which is the white color. And I thought I might be able to combine these to make a new version of Agnes B. I'm not wearing it today because this was just something quick I threw on for you. And these are created to be used with the LA Girl foundation, so that if you buy something that's a little too cool, you could warm it up with a little bit of this color. If you buy something that's a little too dark, you can lighten it with this color. It also comes with, and I will put a picture here for you, a blue tone that is made to turn any color you purchase into something cooler. And it comes with yellow, which I guess is also to warm it up or give it more of a yellow undertone. And the idea here, besides just having them to create their own little entity that I'm going to use as a primer, and have used as a primer, is that all those times I've purchased makeup that was just slightly off, I am now my own little makeup chemist. And if you know anything about me, which you probably don't know this about me, I love to really get in there and experiment and do it yourself, make your own situation. It just excites me, like to no end. Something that's a little too dark, and I buy multiple colors for different times of year. So if I buy my color for the summer when I've got a little bit of tan on my face, and I go into winter months, I no longer have to relegate that bottle to the back of the drawer or get rid of it if I don't think it's going to last. I can add a little bit of white to it and lighten it up and play and create. And that's what I love about this. I did want to show it to you as well because they're thicker than you would think. And I wanted to double check how much comes in this bottle. I forgot already. Oh, it's a fluid ounce. And it was under $10. So I will put a link to it in my description down below if you're interested in playing makeup chemist yourself at home. I'm going to put a little, honestly, a tiny, tiny drop. Like, honestly, that tiny little drop right there is going to go a long way, because I'm also going to put a tiny, tiny drop, the same size, of the orange one. And then I'm going to rub them together to show you what it creates. It created that, which would be great for a concealer of under eye darkness. I'm adding some more white. Now, when I made the all over primer, I added some moisturizer with that so that it would have better spreadability than just a foundation texture. And look what that does. I went a little too light. These lights might be washing it out. Let me get a little closer. I don't know if you can see, but that is going to look just fabulous on my face underneath my foundation. And I know it looks a little bit lighter in these bright lights, but it's like an apricot color. So overall complexion correction is going to be amazing. So in summary, I wanted to mention that they are matte and they are meant to be mixed with the LA Girl matte foundation. Actually, I was thinking that I wanted to mix it with something that has a little shimmer in it, along with the moisturizer. I'm still having a good time with this. And when I was just looking something up, I just wanted to correct myself. I said that the blue was made to give it more of a cool base, but they're saying that the blue shifts the foundation shade to a neutral undertone as opposed to a golden undertone that you get with the yellow. And then of course the orange is for warmer and the white is for lightening. I just think it's great that I'm never going to buy the wrong color again. You know, if you can't get back or you don't want to return something or it's just slightly off, I can make corrections on my own, and I think that's super cool, along with creating my own color correcting primer. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see more of them, please hit that ring bell button so that you are notified every time I upload a new video. Subscribe while you're there. And I truly appreciate you stopping by to see what I wanted to talk about today. I will look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you again. Have a good one.